With this video, I hope to help you, your family, and your friends from ICE. As you know, ICE is Immigration and Customs Enforcement. Nowadays, they're very active in finding undocumented immigrants as Trump was elected, and they're very aggressive in finding them and deporting them. I'm here to help you as to what you can do when ICE comes to your home. Let's say they are at your door at your home. You need not open the door unless they show you certain documents. You're not legally required to let them in, even if they have proper documents. Usually they will have documents called I-200 or I-205, and these are what's called administrative forms issued by the Department of Homeland Security. This by itself does not allow ICE agents to enter your home or areas of a reasonable expectations of privacy. So even if they have the documents, unless they have more, you need not allow them to come into your home. Besides these documents, they would need a judge-signed order in order for them to come into your home. So these areas are called reasonable expectation of privacy areas. For example, this is your home, your apartment, hotel rooms, or public bathrooms. These are different from a marketplace, street, the park, or any place where anybody can meet you. So when they come to your door, and if you do not speak English, you have the right to ask for an interpreter. Because if you do not understand why they are there, what documents they have, under the U.S. law, you have the right to ask for an interpreter. And if they want to enter your home, again, ask them to show you proper documents. Now, since you did not open the door yet, you may ask them to put the document underneath your door or through your window so you can inspect them. It is very important to remember that a warrant of a removal or deportation that an ICE agent usually may have, again, does not allow these officers or agents to enter your home without your permission or consent. Even with all these documents, if you say do not enter, they have no legal right to enter your home, your apartment, or your areas of reasonable privacy. They must have the warrant signed by an ICE officer and order to enter your home signed by a judge. These are two separate documents. It is possible that in your area it may be different. So it is important ahead of time to talk to your lawyer or any public service or charitable organizations, usually by faith organizations, who may be able to help you to give you a sample to look at those documents. And let's say they have the proper documents. Now you need to let them in. You still have the right to remain silent. That means they may ask for questions, but you need not answer them. You can say, I plead the Fifth Amendment and choose to remain silent. These are allowed by the U.S. law, and you are not required or compelled to answer whatever they ask. Again, when you encounter with ICE agents, remain calm. Do not fight with them, and do not struggle with them. Do not shout with them and tell them that you chose to remain silent. That means you do not share any information about you. And that is perfectly okay under U.S. law. If you are arrested, remain silent. Entitled to speak to a lawyer before cooperating. Most importantly, keep calm because you have a right to exercise them. Now, you have the similar rights if these ICE agents come to your workplace. As the same rights go with you, state that you do not consent for them to visit you at workplace, and you do not consent for the search. ICE can enter areas open to the general public. For example, dining area, parking lot, waiting rooms, where anybody can go in a business setting. They can come there without permission. But that does not give ICE the authority to detain, question, or arrest anyone. If agents, ICE agents, or any authority, governmental authority, don't have a warrant, calmly ask them to leave your premises. Advise workers that they have the right to remain silent and do not have to answer questions. Make sure, as I told you before, the warrant has the correct address. Again, before ICE agents come into your door, you need to inspect the document to see if the correct address is written on the warrant itself. Review carefully the address and the name of the person they are searching for. ICE is not authorized to search areas or inspect items or talk to people that are not described carefully and accurately on the warrant and on the order, again, signed by the judge. In all these processes, stay calm and talk to them. If you need to talk to them, talk respectfully. Do not run away from them. If you do run away from them, ICE can use that as a reason to arrest you. They may think you have done something wrong. Do not encourage anyone to escape or hide when you encounter an ICE agent. Under especially California law right now, employers cannot turn over employee records, their names, addresses, birthday, and so on, or voluntarily allow immigration agents to enter non-public areas of the workplace without a judicial warrant. Whenever there's a judicial warrant, they may do so, but again, that document must be signed by a judge. When an agent comes to you or when you encounter them, you can ask these questions. You can ask for their names, usually full names, contact information, their address maybe, and badge number of an officer or agent. If the agent refuses to provide documentation, you should note that as well. Document any violence or abuse that they may commit to you. Document the details of the search and persons or property taken. You will document all of them so you may have a chance to address these to a judge. If you have a lawyer already, call your lawyer immediately. If you do not have a lawyer, call a public service organizations. There are many public service organizations probably in your area, and many of them are organized by faith communities, and there are many other organizations who can help you in your areas. I'm done for today, and in next video, I will tell you how to plan and prepare in case ICE visit your home. Goodbye and be well.